28th, 30th. And this is actually an interesting problem, which you might have done this as kids and also as adults. That is pumping a playground swing. Uh, how do you increase the amplitude of a swing? And then there are many ways to do it. And one of the videos illustrates this. I actually had an undergraduate team which built this uh, pumping a swing robot using Lego Mindstorms. Okay, and so there's a paper which goes with it. I'm not expecting you to read the paper, but if you want to read it, feel free to read. What I've done is here is I've actually explained to you two strategies for pumping the swing. One is basically you sit and you basically rotate your body at the right time in the swing phase, and that's all described here. It actually pumps energy due to the rotation of the upper body. And then there's another strategy which is basically you sit and stand as you swing, and that what it does, it basically it lengthens or shortens the pendulum, and that effectively pumps energy into the system. Okay, so then the question is which strategy is the best, and the paper actually offers a conclusion. It says that one strategy is better than the other at depending on the amplitude. What I'm expecting you is to be able to demonstrate that you can show that conclusion using a simulation of the sitting and standing pump in Coppelia's sim. And so the model for this is actually pretty simple. It's just a two-link pendulum. The difference between these pendulums is that one pendulum has a pin joint, so it's going to be the sitting pump, and the other pendulum has a prismatic joint. We've not done prismatic joint, but it's not very hard to add a prismatic joint in Coppelia's sim. It's just available there. So what that does is it basically lengthens and shortens the length of the pendulum. So you'll model this, and I've given you a few hints. You have to basically control it, and this is where the fourth question in homework 5 will help you about event-based control, right? Where you had to switch from one controller to another. Here, you're not going to switch any controllers, but you are going to basically make the pendulum change the set point, right? For this one, you'll have to change the set point from say 90 degrees to 0 degrees, depending on where you're in the swing. And then you go to analyze it. And what I recommend really is when you're simulating the system, simulate it side by side. That way, when we are able to clearly see the differences between them, or support your conclusions or support your analysis using that. So put them side to side. Okay. I actually, when I did this, I actually made this link one of the pendulums, and then I copy pasted it. That way, I just transferred the properties to the other ones. So there are ways to simplify programming, but try to keep the pendulums as similar as possible. The only difference would be the height you change here versus the angle you change for the sitting pump. Okay, I'm almost done. The grading will have three parts, well, just two parts, but then there'll be three aspects I'm grading on: modeling, the control, which is basically that Lua script you'll write, and the analysis, which is are you able to demonstrate that one pump is better than the other one? And I'm not looking for lengthy explanations. I'm not looking for calculations. I'm just looking for you to show me it to be visually, okay?